Hi, Miss Everett here again from the Graduation Project Office, A125. I am here today to say hello again and go over a few more things about the graduation project, specifically a little bit more detail about the paper and the portfolio. I know you're meeting with your advisors right now, or you have just met with them recently. They've already reminded you about the topic proposal forms. I'll start accepting those on February 2nd, and they can be turned in till April 30th. Underneath the foreign stars in a foreign place where they don't. Now I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the research paper component. You have a handout from your advisors that goes over the different types of papers that you could write. I won't read this to you. Your advisors will go over it with you, but remember that you're organizing your paper around that essential question, essential thesis statement. So when you're taking a look at these different paper types, remember that your goal is to answer that question or prove your thesis statement. Also on here is some specifications for formatting. These are just real basic specifications, but we expect that all your papers will follow these specifications, and this is the page length, the formatting, the font size. It's all on this sheet. We'll get more information to you about citing and about how to cite in the future. There's also some resources on this page that are helpful in helping you write your research paper. The second form about your paper is a step-by-step procedure. This is just a guide. It's not, you don't have to turn this in. It's not something that you have to follow, although it's really excellent. It comes from the Purdue Online Writing Lab. It'll really be something that is useful when you're writing future papers. It's really great. I wish I had this when I was writing a lot of papers. If you follow this step by step, you're going to write a really excellent paper. So take a look at that and talk with your advisor and see if it's something that you want to use when writing your research paper. Now I want to talk to you about the portfolio component. The portfolio is usually mentioned last in the 4 Ps. That's because it's the last thing that you'll finish, but it also is one of the first things that you should start. The portfolio really is just documenting your entire process while you're doing the graduation project. So from start to finish, you should be documenting things in your portfolio. The sheet that has been given to you by your advisors lists all the contents that should be in your portfolio. This isn't an exhaustive list. You could add things to this, but this is pretty much the basics of what should be in there. On Section 3 in documentation, there's a lot of forms and logs. All those will be provided for you to fill out. Currently, only the proposal form is available. The other forms will be available soon. And then the other things are things that you will create. So this list is something useful for you to hold on to as you're creating your portfolio. Also, I've included a portfolio outline. Again, this is not a required thing for you to do, but it's a tool for you to use, for you and your advisor to use to keep track of the different components of your portfolio. You can kind of give yourself goal dates of when you'd like to complete it. You can, use it however you'd like, or don't use it at all. But it should help you kind of keep track of where you're at with your portfolio. Something of note about the portfolio is that this is going to be a web-based component. We are going to give you each your own school center website. This is something you'll be able to access through Connect to School. And this is for you, this website is for you to upload all these documents onto, so they'll all be in one central location. And that way your advisor can go take a look at it. I can go take a look at it. Your product coach, once you get a product coach. They can take a look at it. And then when you do your presentation in the spring of your senior year, all those documents will be right there for a panel to review. Also, you can use this for simply a place to upload your documents, or you will have the ability to make websites out of a nice website out of it, as complex as you'd like or as simple as you'd like. That is really up to you. Also, a part of the portfolio is doing reflections. You're going to have to do 8 reflections, and on the back of this sheet is a little guide on how to do the reflections. And really, reflections are supposed to show your growth and what you've learned through the graduation project. On this sheet, there is a simple guide of when you could do those reflections. You don't have to follow this. You can do them when you like, but the idea is to do them around each of your major milestones. So after you've turned in your topic, or while you're researching your topic, while you're researching for your paper, when you've worked with your product coach or your advisor. So take a look at that and think about when you'd like to do your reflections. You're required to do 8 reflections. Those reflections can be done in a Word format, and you can upload them to your portfolio website, or they can be done as a blog. So it's your choice. You could, on your website, have a blog, and all your reflections are right there in chronological order. So those school center websites will be opened up to you probably by about March. So if you want to start working on your portfolio now and documenting things, just save them somewhere on your computer, and then you can upload them once you get your website. The uploading is very similar to uploading a document to an email or uploading pictures onto the web. It's not a hard process. Definitely, if you need help, come talk to me or your advisor. There will be a scanner available in the library for your use if you need to scan any documents to upload, or if you have a scanner at home, of course, you can use that.